And we are back.
Back and for the first oh shit, reach out. Um reach out cameo. But yes, we are back. We return with our first tournament of the year. Not we're kicking things off with a small little side tournament, warming up for the future big events. And I am a huge fan of the of the tournament concept that we came up with this time, the progression tournament, which will feature characters from all tiers from D to Z up in order. So very excited for this, and very excited to see what our contestants are going to be playing. Everyone is going to play at least everyone has to consider playing at least 5 characters just by virtue of like progressing through the tiers. But I'm sure there are going to be people that are going to bring a whole lot more to this tournament, and yeah, very excited about it.
This tournament has no map restriction, no character restriction or pick restriction within the tier that you have to play, and we'll be sure to remind everyone in the Discord which relevant round we are in. But yeah, this will be a great opportunity to get to see what everyone's best skills lie in terms of their cast characters. Um, I
Yeah,
am very excited for this.
hell yeah. Apparently, I'm a little quiet, so let's see what I can do about that.
Yep. Okay, how's that?
Let's see. Let's see. Hello, can anyone confirm the volume's good? More.
More?
Still quiet.
My
Yeah.
goodness. All right. Crank you up to 70.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah? Yeah?
Uh. All right. Seems like it's still a bit quiet.
Hmm. How about...
Wow. Uh.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're blowing up my freaking headphones, but if it's still too quiet, hmm.
That's on you for not having a volume slider on your own headphones. To be fair.
Good idea. I can fix that. How's that? How's
Hello.
this? How's this? How's that?
Uh. Uh. Uh.
Yeah, yeah, now I'm a lot more quiet. They're
You're
like,
quiet. Okay, but I I think it seems fine to me. Like I'm listening to it now. I can hear myself.
all
All
right.
right.
In that case, we can get started.
Is it me or is Multi a little quiet now? uh, well, Multi sounds fine. Okay. Then let's get this on the road.
Y'all are ridiculous.
All right. Well, very excited, and for our first match of the progression tournament, we can bring in Dan the Dango and Made. I'm not too sure what this guy's name is supposed to be pronounced. But hell yeah, let's see if there. Oh, Made is offline, which doesn't bode well. We'll see.
Well, all right. I can at least invite Dango in. Maybe we
Yeah.
can see about making sure that Maid is on my list. And in the meantime, we can also put in the bracket in chat so y'all can keep track of who's going to be
Oh
up
yeah,
and how everything's going to go in there.
absolutely, absolutely.
See, he's made a new entrant into our tournament series.
Yeah, he hasn't been in tournaments before. He was being pretty active in the server when he signed up, but well, all right. Let's start this one with a bang. Then let's bring in Tanuki and Felix.
All
Let's
right,
start with
sounds good to me.
the first available quarterfinals round, and we just get get at hold up. Oh no, this seem to be here. Tanuki versus Felix. All right, Felix was launching the game. I believe Tanuki is around too. He was in VC like not that long ago. Uh, does Tanuki have you added even?
No.
Bro. Times ways. Bro, I swear to God, these contestants are. we, we take like a 3 month break, and this is what we come back to. Uh, okay, Tanuki is asking someone to send your profile, brother. Okay, hold up. Multi view profile. All right, Tanuki should be adding you right about now, and we can get this started. Uh huh. Hmm. He says that he can't send the. Okay. All right. A little bit of technical difficulties here, ladies and gentlemen, but we should be good very, very soon. Gonna make sure the next few contestants are around, and yeah. All right. Well, what are your thoughts? Have you seen Tanuki play multi? He played in the 2v2 tournament, but he didn't have a PC that could run Xenoverse, so he was having like he was pretty much unable to play due to low FPS. And prior to that, he played in a 1v1 tournament on his friend's Steam account. It was like Heartbreak Red or whatever. And in that tournament, he did pretty good. So I'm pretty excited to see him go up against Felix. Tanuki is supposedly one of the best Italian players on console, and yeah, should be a pretty good matchup, hopefully.
Absolutely. Always very exciting as well to see Felix, take the stage to show us off some very nice Xenoverse gameplay. I bet he's gonna have a very
Absolutely.
fortuitous run, unless Tanuki sends him down to losers right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, absolutely. Felix is possibly our best player in terms of the PC tournament community, and he is not only like very good in specific characters, he's good with a huge portion of the roster. So this kind of tournament is perfect for him to flex his skills and show us what his character pool is all about. So yeah, very excited to see. Very excited to see how Tanuki fares against him, and Tanuki still hasn't joined the lobby.
Not yet.
All right. Well, I'm joining. 5 minutes, even less, says Tanuki. All right.
Very fair, Bruno. I need to learn how to operate a controller once again too. He exploded. Receives
no
receives
way.
one friend request. The thing just combusts into flames.
I thought he had a better PC now. Oh man. Real talk in 7 years. There are always. Oh yeah, I agree. Uh, Rachel, you if you wanted to take anyone's place, you should have just joined the tournament. Thoughts? Oh yeah, Rachel. Actually, if you're serious about taking someone's place, if Maid/Made doesn't show up, would you?
I have a feeling we might have even more than one, but just in case, we also had Zeno reach out to me, King Zeno, and asking if he
Oh,
could maybe jump in case anyone was unavailable too.
oh, that's interesting.
You have to fight for it. Who knows?
Mm.
But all right, they're here.
All right, Earthling solos. Here is Tanuki. Let's see what these guys have in store for us. We are starting with B tier for these contestants as they start seeded in winners quarterfinals due to the uneven amount of contestants.
For those curious what our tier rankings are, we have a Discord server where you can be able to view them immediately, but in the meantime, I can also attempt to get them uploaded to Imgur and send the link that way so everyone can keep track of how things are going in terms of that.
You could just put picture on stream between matches, but if so long as you don't lose track of it, of course. All right. Well, here they come. Felix on Vados and Tanuki on Turles. Pretty good B tier characters. Very excited, especially since Vados recently Um, well, she got some buffs to her moves that might actually affect her tier placement very, very soon. This is still sort of a new environment for us, but her skills, destruction concertos, yeah, just deal a lot of damage now. Possibly part of the level 120 update, where damage got increased, not directly proportional to health. So yeah, now she's a pretty threatening character because she can just toss those out and make you trade with them, just like Tanuki did a few seconds ago.
But already we're seeing some pretty smart play from Felix, creating the projectile ball and hanging around behind it in order to kind of protect himself. Just kind of creating an obstacle for Tanuki to try and overcome because he really does want to get in close in order to perform some of his high damaging combos. Vados
Oh my
doesn't quite
god,
have
look
that
at
restriction.
that! A 3-hit combo doing around 5k damage. Oh, devastating. Gets a combo starter but drops it. Tanuki doing very poorly in terms of stamina and health right now. Let's see if he's able to come back from this situation. Goes to the ground, tries to regen some stamina, immediately goes back up.
There's hardly anything stopping Felix from just, producing that thing, protecting against T-stuns.
That was a very nasty P block there by Tanuki. Gets hit by Comet twice in a row, however, and now, oh, dire straits right now. Oh, I was certain he was gonna touch that. Actually, very impressive that he didn't.
One thing Felix has to worry about is I believe his evasive is a warp, which I believe is a 3-bar and could be a bit detrimental to him.
Yeah, it is a 3-bar evasive. Oh, and Felix burst comes out and no stamina to his name. This could prove pretty complicated for Felix now. Goes to the ground, regens some stamina, and now he's back to 2 bars, almost 3 bars, but Tanuki only really needs to win neutral now a couple of times really, to really make something happen here. Oh, almost touches the meteor, I think. Starfall, actually. That one's Starfall.
Oh, and with a P-block grab.
Yeah, P-block grab. Just a very safe way to finish off a match like this. Felix takes game 1. Tanuki will have the opportunity to change his character. Should he desire, Felix has to stick with Vados.
Match starts out a little bit in Tanuki's favor here, already forcing out a vanish from Felix, but right immediately he evens it up, kind of returning to a similar state of the game that we saw previously, but I bet Tanuki is going to be working very hard to make sure that Felix can't quite get away with as many free damage instances as he has previously.
No, yeah. Tanuki doing a fair bit better now, depleting Felix's stamina before taking as much damage himself. Punishes the burst attempt too. Oh, bomb key blast into Sun and Storm, gets a combo starter. Felix now very problematic, just very low amount of stamina. Gets hit after a grab as well. Now he's just, Tanuki is gonna make this game his own. No burst in store, very little stamina. This is, Felix is on the outside looking in, and yeah, alternating will seal the deal. Tanuki takes game 2.
Here we are already into a game 3 in this tournament.
I was talking with my mic muted, Lamau. Oh yeah, here's a switch from Felix. That's what I was saying, though y'all couldn't hear it. Yeah, Felix choosing to switch out from Vados, even though he found great success with the character in the first round, seems like he might be struggling a little bit with Tanuki's adaptations, and now a big desync. Hopefully, it's just on stream's end because this seems very abysmal. All right, seems like it was just on stream's end actually. Crazy.
I still remember like yesterday the cast tournament Tenkaichi Budokai, I believe, where Felix utterly terrorized everyone with his Teen Gohan. The combination of just how tough it can be to stay ahead of Evil Whirlwind, as well as his very high damaging Masenko.
Yeah. No, this character definitely, like, while Teen Gohan might not have the best neutral, he has one of the highest damaging combos in the game with those Evil Whirlwinds into Masenko, with those Spirit Slashes, I believe, is evasive with into Masenko, and just very quick bursts of damage with his great supers.
Oh, but it looks like
Sunstorm, oh.
Nuki's starting to get ahead of it.
Yeah, if there's one thing console players are familiar with is Evil Whirlwind. So that does not make the move any easier to play around, but definitely gives you some expectations on how to go about it. Many vanishes to avoid damage just in time. That would have been curtains if it hit him. But now Tanuki is no stamina to his name, has to burst, still gets hit by a second Masenko. Felix takes game 2. Game 3, right, my bad. All right. Very interesting round, and I'd be very surprised if Tanuki does not make it super far into loser's bracket. This man was just playing some fantastic Xenoverse there with that Turles neutral.
But all right, with that, it's time to move on to the next round, right? Or the next bout, I suppose.
Yeah. All right. So Mate isn't here. I'm gonna send him to losers bracket, and with that, gonna be advancing Dan the Dango, who will fight Icelot. So let's bring them both in here. Ice and Dango will be our next match.
Right.
To the small conversation in the chat, I definitely feel like it's typical of console players to be more mechanically skilled, but struggle a little bit more with the tactics of PC players. Tanuki still did super well in adapting to Vados' neutral in that matchup. So I definitely wouldn't count him out, but definitely a clash of playstyles when it comes to Xenoverse. Often when PC and console meet each other. I'm not sure about that, Bruno. Your match is 4, so whoever loses between you guys is gonna be fighting Made if he arrives.
Our contestants are set.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, Perfect Cell versus Frost.
Oh, this is an interesting matchup. Frost is B? Yeah, Frost is B. He was late for so long that I completely forgot about that. Oh, then already having some difficulties here, getting used to probably getting used to Xenoverse again. That man was asking which one was the block button because he's been playing too much Orange Justice 2 and Curse Clash. But now seems like he's doing some good adaptations and already looking a lot more even here in the neutral. Both players at around 4 bars of stamina, 3 now for Iceland, and yeah, good stuff here from both players. Ice is Tanuki's friend, Kanyoro. Apparently, he is one of the other best Italian players. I forget which ranking, quote unquote, Tanuki said he was, but yeah, fantastic console player.
And it looks like he might be about to get the first down and break of this match, as well as the
Predicts
limit
the
break
burst.
punish.
Yeah. Predicts the burst, goes for the secret poison, and that's all she wrote. Uh, he, Iceland will take game 1.
So this is a really quick run through for those of us who are pretty surprised to see Frost in the cast tourney scene. Uh,
Oh. Go on.
I guess I was kind of curious, what exactly he brings to the table. I know he seemed to have a backflip, the very strong, poison of secret poison. But beyond just that, how are his combos generally?
Yeah. Frost has actually a really decent neutral. A very he can do oh man, I'm not too familiar with his buttons, but that little spinny sledgehammer thing, he has one of those in his strings. He has very safe neutral and decent ish priority. Like he since he's one of the smaller characters, his attacks come out really fast. But I think definitely just a lot of his strengths come from having backflip or having the focus sash super soul and just having all these sorts of great tools that he can make use of, including secret poison. Dango, is everything okay?
I guess he thinks, I'm not sure.
Oh, he chose Videl and she's A tier. Okay, Isolate, just kill Dango real quick. We'll just redo this match. This man just switched to a character he was not supposed to.
But yeah, we'll rerun the match. In the meantime, while this is happening, I'll just be censoring that with our tier list, so y'all can get at least a glance out of what given characters are on the table during any given match.
Yeah, rematch. We'll just do it again, Isolate. Since Dango realized his mistake, but obviously couldn't back up. Uh... This character select screen is like 10 times bigger than JJK, says Dango. He accidentally picked Videl. Alright. Well, here comes next match, or a rematch of that round, and let's see which B tier Dango is gonna be picking. I do wonder though if he meant to pick, say, a woman, or if he's just he really just ran out of time while cycling around Videl. And seems like that was exactly the case. He's bringing Android 18 to the fray. Now, I'm not saying I don't believe in Dan in this matchup, but I'm a little skeptical of the Android 18 pick.
I am just, I've always been kind of confused by Android 18. You know, obviously, can do some really nice damage, has access to some strong moves, but every single one of her strings, unless I'm mistaken, is just like a normal knockaway.
Yeah, I know. Her strings are definitely not her shining spot, even though deceptively she has pretty good neutral because she has one of the fastest jabs in the game, so she can really approach with that stepping neutral and punishes the backflip with endless shoot. Oh, Dango turned around accidentally. It seemed like this is really bad for him now, though. No stamina to work with whatsoever, and really gonna have to make the most out of this situation. Able to regen a single bar, catch his Isolate with the endless shoot, and now things are looking a lot more even now, both in terms of health and stamina.
Ooh, but he isn't able to recover too much before, he just has to vanish out of Ice's combo there.
Mm-hmm. Dango trying to anticipate Ice's approaches. Ice doing feints like very reminiscent of or one of our best players back in the day, Corny and May God, who also came from console, just pretending to approach with those. Oh my God, this is. Oh, that's Festival Android 18. That was the deadly dance that just doesn't stop going. It's actually kind of nice. And there he goes.
Oh my goodness! It just kept
That's what I'm
going.
saying. Yeah,
He only
it's
needs to get
crazy.
one more of those.
He only needs to get one more neutral interaction, really. He can win off of Endless Shoot, but sadly, will go for a jab and immediately get punished. Isolate takes the second game and advances to winner semifinals. All right, up next is Paradox versus Barlow's. Let's see if Paradox is in here because I'm pretty sure I saw him offline not too long ago. Last online 7 hours ago on Steam. I
Oh,
see.
sent the invite anyway.
Yeah. Gonna check if Zeno's around. All right. Well, no sign of paradox. No response so far either. I think we just give Barlos the bye. Actually, I'm gonna make sure Barlos is here. The meantime, feel free to bring that tier list back on screen for folks to situate themselves.
Good idea. And just to reiterate, the premise of this tournament is as we go through the rounds, the not counting the times where we have like people that do the bracket structuring, get to be a round ahead.
Mm.
We just go from the lower tiers, and as they progress through the tournament, they'll be able to then be locked to a higher tier. So from C, then to B, then A, then S, and then finally Z.
Yeah, precisely. So yeah, so basically this tournament is really encouraging people to have a wide character pool and be able to play a lot of characters within several tiers, so to really advance throughout the tournament. If Because if you're really good at low tiers but have a hard time cutting it with high tiers, you're probably going to be stopped short, and vice versa as well. Like if you can't really get started with a low tier, you just won't be able to make anything happen in to get to the higher tiers where your comfort picks are. So yeah, um, very very exciting tournament in my opinion. Just loving to see all the different character picks from people here, and yeah, well, no sign of Paradox nor Barlow's. So let's remake the lobby real quick and have you versus Bruno.
All right, sounds good to me. Just give me one short moment to fix up the title card.
No worries. Uh, Creamy actually Mount Out said he would join and then changed his mind on it. I think. Actually, he said he was gonna join. I forgot to put in him, but he just disappeared when I tried to reach out to him earlier. So I don't think he's here. Barlos might still show then.
Actually, he's right here.
Oh, he is. Oh, oh.
He just walked up.
I did not see Barlos join at all. Actually, let's have him versus me since the lobby's already up anyway.
Okay.
My bad.
Yeah, sure.
I I swear I was staring at your screen and just didn't see he. Yeah. I just didn't see it. I'm blind. Too much to take care of. All right. Me and Barlos, let's get it. We starting with B tiers, Barlos, as you just got the buy. Yeah, Maltao. I'll have you replace Made. Um. All right, let's get this going, Barlos.
And here we are underway with two of my favorite players to watch, Carlos and Syker.
Yes, sir. All right. Best of luck, Barlos.
Is that true reach out?
All right, muting myself. Good luck, Barlos.
Oh wow, okay. Here we are, Cell versus Cell. Cell in a cell. In this Ditto match, it looks like. So far, the stamina lead is going to Barlos at the moment. Um, and already we have our first Death Slicer of the match. I bet we'll be seeing plenty more of those. Probably Perfect Cell's, biggest claim to fame in recent years has been the fact that he can just do that knockaway teleport, throw out the Death Slicer, and completely catch the opponent once they try to vanish out of the way of his combo. The only alternative is to just eat the rest of the combo. Ooh, but he's also got Death Beam as well to absolutely bolster the neutral that he has right here. This will definitely be a match that'll be decided by some smart vanishes and I guess whatever little tricks you can in order to win the neutral, as these guys have identical ones. Right now, the entire stamina economy here is controlled by Barlos. Gets the stamina break on Psyker, but does not stuff his Luna Burst. In an effort to protect himself, Psyker tries throwing out Death Slicer, but it is no good. However, as a result, it looks like Psyker was able to get through his break pretty much unscathed. And now he has to be really careful. His attack burst is running, but it will soon run out, and then he will have no more of a safety cushion. If he gets broken again, that'll probably be the end of the match. But in spite of that, Psyker has already whittled down the rest of his stamina here. It's good that he's able to get some extra damage off on Barlos through the Death Slicer, but it is clearly not enough immediately to close this health gap that he has to deal with now. Not to mention, he's already run out of ki, which means that he has to get up close and personal with Barlos at the moment. Seems like his efforts have been pretty successful now because, ooh, both contestants are at very low stamina now. It could really come down to if Barlos can get this one last neutral win. Or gets a good damaging combo off. Ooh, Barlos tries to go for the Cell Break. Still has his Limit Burst. And he's already halfway through recovering on his stamina break. He could be able to get through this completely scot-free. He almost does, pretty much. All of that stamina. Still has his burst. Psyker's just had to play ridiculously carefully throughout the past minute of this match. It's like a full combo Death Beam. And with a few rapid kicks, that is Barlos taking the first point of this set.
Man, Barlow's cell is actually not bad. Goddamn, this man was kind of moving on me.
You were doing an excellent job hanging in there. It'll just be a matter of
Yeah,
getting that nice breakout. And it doesn't look like he's able to how do you say
da, da, da.
punish your limit burst, which is something that you
Oh,
definitely can take advantage of.
absolutely. Well, I get the opportunity of a character switch. Barlos has to stick with Perfect Cell for now.
Really nice to see Psyker switch over to the Trunks. I would say the biggest thing that Trunks has in this is his Masenko, as well as his very rapid knock upward combo. which could allow him to have a very rapid neutral here, but it'll all depend on what Cell's willing to let him get away with. Also worth noting that this preset of Trunks also has a 2-bar evasive, which is a very nice advantage to have, especially in a tier where usually a lot of the characters that you hear have some pretty decent sized issue that they have to deal with. For a lot of characters, that's a 3-bar evasive. Makes them a lot more susceptible to combos and makes their vanishes more predictable. But it looks like this strategy has been working out pretty well for Psyker, just kind of getting hits where he can. Also, going for his very high damaging alternating combo as well. Oh, but it's Barlos that gets the first break off. Psyker goes for his armor burst, and trying to go for the style. Oh, Barlos attempts to go for the very, very long supernova. However, it seemed like his own burst activation was able to send Psyker away a little bit. Interesting. Okay. Oh man, but we have a completely different situation here. With a grab Masenko, Psyker was able to get that. That was a very interesting interaction.
Yeah, it's because it didn't used to work like that, but now when you get stamina armor from ultimates, while you have health armor, you just get knocked back. Like there's no, they cancel each other out. So Barlos was actually able to knock me back because of it.
But alright, here we are going into game 3.
Yes, sir. Now I have to stick with Future Trunks, but Barlos is able to swap.
But they choose to keep it all the same. We have the run back, Future Trunks versus Perfect Cell. I'm very interested to see if there's what adaptation we might see in terms of Barlos' playstyle here. Perhaps it could just be as simple as being a little bit more careful with your stamina management, because a lot of what I've been seeing from Barlos has been very nice. You know, he's been making use out of his death beams, he's been making use out of his death slicers. Ooh, and also making use out of Perfect Cell's proportionally pretty powerful grab. Hiker just tries to go for the neutral Masenko. It works out. He tries to go for the neutral Shining Slash. It works out. Oh, man. Already, just from that, he's managed to get a very sizable amount of damage off, as well as forcing some additional stamina from Barlos. Oh, Psyker tries to go for the charged Shining Slash, which proved to be his downfall there, forcing him to go into his limit burst. Thankfully, he didn't get, you know, stamina break resetted from Barlos there, because I believe he threw out a heavy break. If he had managed to grab Psyker right after, even if he had bursted, that would have been sticking him back into the heavy stamina break animation. Oh man. Just trying to go for those one-hit Masenkos, very reliable damage. It all depends on how well Barlos is able to block it, which he does not. And with a nice little grab in order to clear out that last remaining bit of damage, that is Psyker taking the set, I believe.
All right, GG's Barlos. Your cell is honestly not bad at all. I really enjoyed this matchup. I feel like just Trunks was a pretty bad matchup for Cell, but that's just the way things go sometimes. Uh, there's still losers bracket, of course, and I wish you the best of luck there. All right, up next is Bruno versus Multi. Eager to see this one.
Okay. So let me just double check to see, and in the meantime, I'll also put the tier list back on screen. Where in the bracket I am?
Uh, wait, what? I was reading something in chat. Um, you're in winners quarterfinals already seated, so you're gonna be starting with B tiers.
Okay. Gotta say, during the time I spent practicing for this tournament, B tier was probably the one I struggled most with picking getting some nice picks from. That along with C.
Right. Right. Well, of course, if you lose here versus Bruno, there's still losers bracket, but do your best. And best of luck to both contestants.
Alright. I'll make sure to get this thing out the screen so that we can begin the match.
Yes, sir.
B tier, right?
Yeah, B.
Awesome.
Multi trying to remember which character he chose from B tier. Ah, ooh. Exciting stuff. Maju versus Vados. Interesting matchup here for sure. Now, Majub is a very interesting character. He really is a character that while he might have considerably worse strings than some of the other characters in B tier, he has access to a really good 3-bar evasive Flash Chaser, which was one of the most defining and best supers in recent history, really, as well as a Focus Sash Super Soul. So just a really good combination of assets here on Majub, and even though his neutral might not be as good as even as Vados's, it's not bad at all. So Multi already making quick work of Bruno's stamina here. Predicts the burst. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Super Kame. Flash Chaser? Goes for the Dragon Blitz. Very aggressive, but pays off. Managed to get another grab. And seems like goes for the limit burst. Interesting choice there. Gets perfect block on the burst dash. And still very, very unclear which one's going to come out on top here. No limit burst in play. Oh, but that grab dealt so much damage. If Bruno, man, Bruno only needs like a couple comets, but if he gets grabbed even one more time, oh, the locked off Flash Chaser actually insanity clips Bruno and gives Multi the win. Multi goes up in the series 1-0. Fuck. Accidentally. I could not believe that locked off Flash Chaser Multi. How are you feeling? He doesn't actually have his headphone on. All right. Well, let's see this. Malt is still laughing really hard at the no scope. All right. Game two between these two players, Maju versus Vados. The game we've seen once already. Let's see if Bruno's able. Oh, over predicts with the back hit, but tosses out Comet. Does not manage to get much of anything there. Goes for a light break. Block, gets light broken. Super Kame? Nah. Multi was greedy for that punish, so he just drops the combo, but managed to get a very, very, very nice flash chaser. God damn. That was that felt like a frame perfect vanish. My god. Well, Bruno now sitting pretty at max stamina with a lot of ki to toss out those Destruction Concertos comets. Uh, or Meteor. Little burst from Multi early already. Grab 2 iframe through Flash Chaser. And this is looking like a very even set between these two players. Oh, I think that grab ate the vanish. Bruno says, awesome. The Flash Chaser circumvents the Comet because it goes around. That's actually kind of a crazy interaction. Either that or the hitbox didn't spawn yet at the time. All right, this is looking very much in Multi's favor right now. Though it must be remembered that he has 3-bar evasive, so Bruno could still be forcing him very easily out of all that stamina. Oh, goes for a grab. Another grab. The paralyzed key blast does not get blocked by the comet. Goddamn, Majub. Really, really awesome pick there by Multi and used to great effect.
GG's Bruno. I was really, really scared of that Vado super. I didn't really know many other ways to getting around it. That was super exciting, the match to play. Oh, man. I didn't realize until like halfway into the second match, oh man, I really have to vanish that combo early. And that was a risky thing to do because I know you're a very fast player.
And with a character with a very fast back hit too, it's pretty scary to go up against Vados.
Indeed.
All right, well, let's see. Next match we can, well, depends on how you're feeling, Multi. Do you want a quick intermission? We can have Isolate versus Felix, or we can have you versus myself.
Ooh, I'm so excited. Actually, let's do me versus you. Let's do me versus you. I can't wait for that.
Let's go. Let's go.
And let's see. What tier will this match be in?
A tier. A tier.
Oh yeah, the tier where all my mains are.
Same here, pretty much.
Minus Krillin.
Yeah, my mains that aren't here are S tier, so
I'll be fixing that this year. Y'all will see. You know,
surely.
Krillin will be moving up about 5 places, give or take.
Ah, that's what you're gonna be fixing, not the fact that you play Krillin.
Those of us that have been watching tournaments for quite some time will remember that probably my first cast character that I brought into these tournaments, um, after I stopped being like exclusively CAC, was Mr. Pycon. And then after that, I kind of tried out Kale, UI Goku Sign, Gamma 2, just kind of going through each DLC, um, trying to find the one for me, but it has been increasingly difficult. A tiers have ridiculously amazing attributes to all of them, but it's always just
Absolutely.
some limitation, however slight, that kind of makes them not quite as universally useful as many S tiers are.
Yeah. No. Yeah. A tiers are characters that have very good attributes, just awesome strengths, very few weaknesses, but still have some sort of exploitable weakness. Unlike S tiers, which pretty much excel in every department, just in different ways. Fuck.
Now, my advantage is that, oh, I practiced with Psyker on this character.
Yeah, but I was not playing Omen Goku. And a very quick reaction to a burst dash. Psyker lands an ultrasonic blitz.
Oh,
Goes
but
for another one, does not manage to connect.
Multi is saying that was some bullshit, but he is going to be just a-okay with that.
And here comes one of the weaknesses of Omen Goku. Very low stamina pool with a 3-bar evasive means stuff like Energy Wave combo and just breakless damage in general can be really devastating to him.
And one of the weaknesses of Pycon, not the most health in the world.
Especially after eating a few of the very nice combos that Omen Goku has.
Failed the burst read.
Failed to Sign of Awakening.
Failed
Failed
the
to break
sound
Multi.
Oh no.
Fuck. Well played.
Oh, the auto dodge has come out. We have reached the UI Goku threshold, but it also gives him increased stamina regeneration. The rust. Oh, the rust.
Oh! Fuck. No, my burst! Tiger really messed up with that one.
Stuffing an evasive with my evasive. Those are some 2020 strats I'm bringing back. All right, I'll be stuck on Pycon, but Sire gets to reach into his bag of many very versatile and powerful A-tier picks to counter me.
Now what will I do? I feel like I know what I should do, but I have other plans instead.
Yeah, he knows all my weaknesses.
So what I should do is pick one of the better A tiers that could go up against Pycon in the scenario. But what I'm gonna do instead is pick the character that I faced your Pycon with several times during preparations for tournaments in, I don't know, 2020, 2021. It's been so long. Golden Frieza.
And we are off. If there's one character in this roster that can absolutely match the utterly insane damage output of Pycon, other than, you know, all the DLC characters that came after him, it would be Golden Frieza and his ridiculously amazing ultimate skill.
Yeah, Golden Frieza is excellent on an environment where evades are 3 bars. Not only due to Emperor's Death Being, of course, but um, just Crazy Finger Shot allows him to do so much. Maybe not the best neutral, and definitely not the best evasive, but this character has some tricks up its bag. I'm approaching with the wrong neutral option, though.
This was a mistake.
I can't punish it.
Oh, nice. I caught my grab attempt. Should have watched the key. That was wasteful. Ah, shoot.
This is... Ooh, this is bad.
No!
Fuck. This is so scary, bros. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tensing up right now. It's not looking good for you, boy.
Let me keep blast helping.
Oh, I did! I couldn't vanish! Homing Key Blast for the win. Mvlti advances on to winners finals, where he will be using S tiers.
Oh, no. And of course, I will be very happy to meet Psyker in Grand Finals once he cleaves through all y'all in the loser's bracket.
Hell yeah, brother! All right. Yeah, no, I just wanted the Kino. Golden Frieza was definitely not the play there. All right. Up next, we have Icelot and Felix. Let's get them both in here.
That was so much fun. Oh my god.
I agree. Right. Ice already here, so just waiting on Felix. And there they go. Contestants are here.
I say this every year, but I am very happy to start this off with start the whole year off with a side tournament because I just absolutely love our side tournament track list.
Oh yeah, yeah. Absolutely. All right. Both players are making their choices. Their A tier of choice. We'll see what that ends up being.
Actually, a really good question. I bet Felix's pick. I mean, he has very good command over all these characters. I wouldn't. Oh, okay. I was actually thinking he was going to go for like a Gohan or maybe something that he expected Ice would pick and try and counterpick his expectation of it. But
Well,
Full Power Jiren.
it's very important to note that Full Power Jiren recently gained Festival preset, and not enough of the character has been shown since to really change his tier placement. But Infinity Rush is the new toy he gets access to play with, and it actually just makes the character a lot tougher to handle, especially combined with the very good neutral and good super soul, good burst that this character already had. There's been talks of making him an S tier, and there's definitely an argument for it. So let's see if Felix is able to pilot this character well enough to justify such a placement for him.
Out comes the potential unleash from Iceveld, who is facing a bit of a stamina deficit at the moment, but having some very nice extra damage output could be. Oh my god, it's so infinite!
It really is infinite. Oh my god, then predicts the burst. Finally, the rush is over, but so is Ice's life as he. Oh no, he's able to evasive in time. Perfect blocks the burst, does not drain stamina, as it is a key blast and not a melee attack. Um, well, forced to evasive twice already.
And it does not even
To
allow a chance to punish.
oh man, yeah, you can only punish with grab skills pretty much. You can do a regular grab if you have enough time. It's health armor, but it's a little rough. And out comes the grab, and I think that's how she wrote. No, alive by just a pixel is isolate right now, but a burst dash will seal the deal. Felix takes game one. A tier is very uh large. Um, so I have no doubts that Isolate can reach in this pocket and figure out a better counterplay for full power Jiren, but we'll see. We'll see what he chooses to go with. And sticks with the Gohan. Me personally, I would have used something like Android 17 with Smile Charge. Smile Charge can punish Infinity Rush pretty decently, but still, it is what it is. Isolate just figures he can play better, and let's see if that's true.
Now, I can't see that. In the last match, he was able to get Felix to activate his health burst. Granted, he would have had quite a lot of health to get through, but he was able to get at least one teleport, Key Blast Cannon in. I'm sure he thinks that, okay, well, if I just play a little bit tighter, I'm sure I can get more of those and easily rack up the very nice and respectable damage that a potential unleashed adult Gohan can put out.
Yeah, absolutely. Gets immediately parried by Infinity Rush, and I thought that was a combo starter, but I might be misremembering. Alternating into Key Blast Cannon, not even the light string. Just trying to rack up as much damage as he can and really pressure Felix, who's sitting at low stamina right now.
Ooh, smart. Ice goes back to the ground to at least have a few extra seconds of regenerating stamina, but Felix was able to nab onto that immediately. He's able to just use it very confidently as a sort of a thing to throw out after he has whiffed something in order to combat whatever Ice tries to do to, you know, punish him for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one thing about Felix is that he just pays very close attention to his opponent and how he can pressure him, and he knows that he can just parry approaches with Infinity Rush, just as if he was landing a P block. Same sort of timings, just like a counter, and just knowing that he goes for those Infinity Rushes to try to trade positively with Icelet, and he's managed to do so pretty well so far.
Versus concluded. Felix is in a very nice spot health-wise. Even if Ice was able to get a break off, it'd be unclear if whether he'd be able to secure a kill off of that alone.
Yeah, definitely very precarious situation here. And the approach gets P blocked. Oh, but does manage to burst, but too little, too late. The evasive will punish him, and Felix is gonna take game 2. I definitely think it would have benefited Ice more to go for an earlier limit burst than that, but that's the way it goes. Oh yeah, you gotta rehost anyway. Up next is yourself versus Felix with S tiers. We are reaching winners finals, and we have progressed from all the way from C. Well, we didn't get to C tier, all the way from B tier to S now, and very excited to see what is gonna transpire between these two players. All right, well,
Didn't have time to set up my own playlist.
no worries, dude. All right, well, meanwhile, I'm making the replacements in the bracket for Paradox and Made. Letting King Zeno and Mao Tao into the fray. Multi? 10 seconds? Alright. Goku versus Topo. Definitely some of the most notorious faces of um, S tier here. Um, Topo has been for a very long time Felix's signature pick. No one plays this character as good as Felix does. So Multi is going to be facing a bit of an uphill battle already from the gates to really overcome Topo. He really needs to lean into the fact that Goku has a very cracked neutral and Super God Fist, which we just saw with just now. But the fracture was gonna be a whiff, but he predicts Multi just gonna approach there, and the fact that it's a grab just helps it connect. Oh, it's the vanish, however, with the God Fist, but the Kamehameha doesn't track properly since Multi's on the ground. Oh, Felix tries to perfect block the evasive there. That's a oh my goodness, the raw fracture. This man is just oh my god. Can't even limit burst. Multi loses game 1. Reminder to both contestants that this is a best of 5, so they can cycle through characters at length here.
Ooh, man, this is tough. Any recommendations? I'll take requests.
I I mean, I think your Gamma 2 was kind of snapped. Thoughts?
Yeah, my Gamma 2 was snapped 2 years ago. But
Ah.
if it certainly has a really fast light standing. If I want to be cool, I can try UI Goku and say, "Hey man, if you want to die, we'll both die right now." Like
Hey, yeah, I
win or
respect
lose,
that.
this match ends in 10 seconds.
I
But
respect that.
at least now I have time to think about it.
There's Bardock. There's Max Saiyan even. There's Blue Gogeta. Yeah.
I'll try it. This is
All
for Team
right.
Gohan.
Gamma 2 from Mvlti. Mvlti is currently on his currently a little bit washed up. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just play your game. All right. A little bit of some hiccups at the beginning of the match, but already we're off to the races, and we see here Mvlti just taking a pounding here from Topo. Has not touched Felix yet. Finally managed to do so. Gets a very nice neutral win there. Punishes the missed fracture with Gamma Blaster, and the Gamma Blaster gets punished by Destructive Flare. Oh my god. Back and forth super punishes here at this S tier match. Oh my goodness. Felix just sitting on the ground, regenerating some stamina, really daring Mvlti to come to him. And Mvlti's trying to oblige, but also a little bit scared of the fact that Topo is immune to keystun, so there's not that safe of an approach here. Oh, but the neutral Gamma Impact is gonna cleave Felix's health just a decent amount there. And oh, very, very good neutral win to top it off. Goes for the keystun, obviously does not work. Managed to beat out the fracture despite it being a grab with a single light into Gamma Impact. That burst dash means Destructive Efficient is out of the field now, and thanks to its nerf, sadly. And Felix is in a very dire situation here. Oh man, I can already feel Mvlti choking. However, he does not, and finishes off in style with one last Gamma Impact.
Let's go. I wasn't lying on the scoreboard after all.
My bad for doubting you. Yeah, you're just calling your shot, dude. You're just predicting it.
There we go. Now it's all good.
Mm. All right. The score is now 1-1. Let's see. Let's see who comes out on top between Mvlti and Felix. Felix now has the ability to change characters. Mvlti has to stick with Gamma 2. Let's look at what the contestants are going to do. I am a little puzzled by Felix's choice here with this bow. Definitely a very solid character, but wow, never mind. Like I was a And with this, Felix has played all three main Pride Troopers. That's kind of neat. He's played for Power Jiren in A tier, and now Topo and Dispo in S. Oh, it's Festival Dispo. I see the vision now, Felix. My bad. Oh my goodness, this character is kind of nuts. There were some debates whether Dispo was really deserving of the S tier status after the PC community pretty much skill solution. Can you evasive multi, please? Um, skill solution circle flash, but Felix goes to show that if he didn't before, he certainly does now with Justice Crush from his first festival preset. Goddamn. He was so true. Oh, brother. Did he lock off? Did he lock off to do that? Oh,
I didn't see that coming.
I don't think any of us did.
Okay, here we are, 1-2. Oh wait, yeah. Then I just
Yeah.
and now I get to pick my next character.
Yes, sir. Felix is stuck with this bow, but I don't think he's complaining about that. That's for sure.
I definitely know that he was pretty interested in the character, especially once word got out that he has a really impressive backstep. And that's actually a really nice idea, going for the P block against zoning attacks and then following up with the Justice Kick Blast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Justice Crush is very nice. Sign Goku is A tier.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm running out of
No.
time.
Yes, sir.
I'm totally out of time. Okay. Let's rock it.
All right. Beast Gohan versus Dispo. Let's see if Multi is able to bring it back with the Beast Han pick. Oh my god, that dashing speed there from Felix. Multi goes for the Demon Ray, gets hit during it, so triggers the evasive version, and already looking to be in a pretty rough spot. Dashes into the Justice Crush, and oh brother, Sonic Kick coming out, and actually the maybe Multi can find some footing here after he finally broke out the zoning that Felix was doing, honestly, with that Justice Crush. Oh, predicts a burst. Oh, doesn't. That combo was burst proof. Never mind. I just realized the implications. He used Justice Blade to confirm just Circle Flash. So, oh man, Multi was screwed regardless. And making short work of Multi is Felix, as Multi goes stumbling down into loser's bracket.
Yes, indeed. GG's, absolutely.
You should have planned your picks in advance, like.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, I understand. All right, well, let's begin losers bracket. Losers round one will be fought by Bruno and Mautau as our beginning match. Mautau, of course, replacing Made. Let's see if he has what it takes.
All right.
Um, you're asking. I see, Felix.
Bruno and oh,
Matao. Made unfortunately did not show up, even for losers, so he's being replaced with Matao.
all right. Invites are sent. And as this is losers round one, we'll be starting things off by having people only be playing D tiers.
Yeah, D tiers for this match and the next one. Very excited to see what kind of picks will be played here. I know Bruno has been practicing a certain D tier that some people say should not be a D tier. So I'm pretty excited for that.
All right, Supreme Kai of Time versus Buldo.
Yes, sir.
Now, I would say this about the D tiers of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I mean, under the right circumstances, they can put out some very nice damage. Particularly Supreme Kai of Time with her strike super with the energy blades. Very nice damaging super attack. Loopable as well. Uh, it's just that those conditions are not always the easiest. And then if that doesn't work out, you're left with a character who either has very difficult, not very powerful strings, laggy, maybe their combos just don't work on PC. Like literally they just don't function.
Yeah. Oh, he's going for the. Oh, not. He's not. Oh, he's. Oh, does Maltown not know about the Godo loop? That's all he's good for. That's his one thing. Oh my God, he does not know. But yeah, D tiers usually have like maybe one really powerful aspect about them, but yeah, like Multi said, it's really difficult to meet those conditions. Usually just oh my God, the Raw ultimate. like for example with Spring Kind of Time, she really struggles to get her neutral off, even with she has a really nice jump attack, but her regular strings are kind of stinkers. And even ignoring the fact that one of her combos doesn't work, like it's hard to even win neutral to go into holy inscription loops. So that's a consideration to have. Goldo, everything about this character sucks, and except the fact that he has a skill that's actually banned on CACs, which is time stop. That move is actually fantastic. He has a decent evasive too, but time stop allows him to loop his grab, which is kind of horrifying, really. So if Goldo wins neutral on you, he can keep his grab loops going. A lot of the times there's certain conditions like height, but um, so yeah, but other than that specific interaction, the character just cannot achieve a whole lot. So that's sort of the general vibe, I guess, of D tiers.
All right. Bruno choosing to run it back with the Supreme Kai time. Fair enough. Even though the match ultimately went to Guldo, he got some very, very nice damaging attacks off there. So let's see how this shakes out for him.
Yeah, well, I assume there's a with D tier this happens a lot too. Like there's always a certain degree of unfamiliarity with what the characters are capable of. So uh, that grab hits from above. Sorry, my jaw is just on the floor. I know Spring Gaia's time has one of the best grabs in the game by virtue of it being ranged and really, really nice damaging, but it hit from above? That's news to me.
But all right, Bruno's done a good job whittling down Mount Tao's stamina here. I guess they're kind of having a hard time, you know, sealing the deal.
Yeah, yeah. If he got hit by the paralyzed key blast, a false hit confirm, I think, but that is gonna make his movement speed lower, and like just throw off his mojo a little bit. Oh, I hella would have gone for a clash there, or for a grab there rather. Clash. Oh my god, he was frozen for long enough that Mata was able to recuperate even after that. Oh my god, almost got really punished on that.
Bruno tries to go for the raw ultimate again, but the freeze does not work for him.
Oh,
Chaos Wall! Into the
Chaos Wall is ass.
Wow!
Oh, here's how.
Most choreographed limit break punish I've ever seen works out in Bruno's favor, and with a
And
grab.
grab.
You literally set out a timer that said, hey, I'm gonna punish your limit burst in 0.8 seconds, so feel free to wait out the timer, and then it worked.
um I believe in you, Bruno. You did a really nice play there with that. Honestly, what Sido said is more motivation. Anyway, um, yeah, uh, Bruno did a very nice reversal there with Supreme Have Time, punishing that limit burst. Uh, there's a discussion in chat going on already about the placement of certain characters. Um, but either way, let's see what. Oh my goodness! Goes for the life break. Certainly that was a missing, but has to be. The raw hole inscription, honestly, not too bad, but unfortunately gets hit by time stop. Unless Matao just drops it.
This mostly seems to be a battle about whittling down stamina as opposed to getting some. At least for Bruno, he really just wants to get a break off, some kind of situation where he can get a lot of his holy inscription damage off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because his combos just aren't doing it by themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, perfect blocks. Just any sort of neutral win. What the fuck was that?
Some kind of trade between.
I guess. I guess he got hit by the grab out of a combo string. It's weird. Goes for his own grab, but these grabs are not working out for him. Very nice limit burst. Protects him from the grab there, but oh, tries to parry with his ultimate. Oh, gets stamina broken for his troubles though. Matao certainly can close out this game.
All it will take is one more consecutive energy blast.
And that's all she wrote. Matao advances to lose round 2, where he'll be playing C tiers. Oh, he meant to use the other oath, or to sue the other oath. Um, Matao, are you okay with playing another round? Oh, he said he wasn't playing with headphones or whatever. I guess I'm gonna message him real quick. Mata's trying to fix his headphone. All right, up next we have Tanuki and Zeno. I'll be sure to let Zeno know he's up.
Right. Invites are sent.
All right, Zeno and Tanuki both in there. We are playing with D tiers, so just a reminder, D tiers, I'm Tanuki, D tiers. All right.
It was Tanuki and
Zeno.
Let's go. I'm glad that someone gets to rep Krillin, even if it's not me.
Tanuki rocking the gold though to possibly show off the loop. Says Mvlti did a questionable job showing off Goldo's prowess.
One of the earliest things I ever learned as a member of the server is that, at least when it comes to the very baseline playstyle, Krillin is a very nice character for applying your fundamentals in the game, even if he himself isn't perhaps the very most best in a certain way of speaking.
What Mvlti is trying to say is Krillin is an all-rounder. He really just plays off your fundamentals, and Zeno has some really nice fundamentals. So Krillin is a very honest character, not a lot of tricks to him, but that makes him just like a little bit better than other D tiers in certain situations. Oh, and there it is. Oh, no grab loop. Okay, there it is.
Oh man, he's really on his.
Maybe he doesn't know either. Does Tanuki not know about the Goldo grab loop? That would be crazy.
It's a modest amount of damage off from that super attack, but is not able to overcome that last sliver of health that he had to hang on to.
Yes, sir.
Tanuki takes the first point of the set. I see the vision with the pick of this reset of
It's
Krillin.
just too OP for me, says Tanuki. Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, Zeno has the possibility of changing his character. Tanuki has to stick around with Goldo.
Other picks that Zeno has access to is Gotenk, Zarbon, Jacko, Pool, Stell Jr., Tapion.
Tapion.
Yep.
Yeah. Zarbon. Zarbon, honestly, this man has one thing he can do, but he does it really well, which is knock back into EWC. He has many ways to confirm it, and honestly, uh, for a long time I thought Zarbon was pretty much the worst character in the game, but I've been shown that he's actually not the worst. He's just not very good. Let's see if Zeno is able to achieve something here, especially since Tanuki is not using grab loops. We can just oh, burst dash does not manage to reach, but EWC trades with his approach. Another grab. This time he can follow it up.
Ooh, and indeed, forces a,
Yes.
I believe a vanish or.
Yeah, a vanish. Oh, but that's a little rough. Got caught blocking just a little bit too much against Goldo. Don't want to be doing that.
Seeing some nice adjustment from Zeno here, getting nice chunks of damage off on Tanuki as he tries to get a little bit of his stamina back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, tried to go for the break. That's a revive gauge burst, so it doesn't really do anything. Oh, very nice turnaround grab there. Tries to be a little cheeky with the audacious laugh. Might lose because of it. Never mind. He has a health
me.
burst. Oh, but he goes for the bloody dance. Thankfully, Tanuki just stops him without punishing him too much. But goddamn.
Some nice P blocks are
Oh,
keeping
the
him alive.
trade. The AWC trade too. And the grab will seal the deal. Zeno takes game 2.
These contestants aren't going out lightly. We are entering game 3,
Sir.
where the stakes are massive. They're so
All right,
green.
back to gold over Sabo. Some infighting in the Frieza Force.
Zeno's picking up the aggression a little bit after his win in the last match, but it's just going to be a matter of whether or not he can keep that up without perhaps taking too many stamina, deficits.
Yeah, absolutely. He definitely is picking up the pace, probably getting a little bit more adjusted to Tanuki's playstyle, but even still, doesn't mean he's able to really do. Oh, but the grab loop drops there. Didn't quite happen as intended. Unless it got patched finally on PC. All
There's
right,
the burst.
limit burst indeed, and get some really nice damage there with the WCs. Goes for the grab, burst dash into another WC. Oh, he actually can't follow that up directly. I remember getting taught that, and I completely forgot about it.
He's playing this really well. He doesn't want to lose any potential health he wants to gain here.
Yeah, absolutely. And Zeno is just a tricky player to put down once he's playing defensive. So definitely something to have in consideration. Unfortunately for him, he's very low on stamina and HP right now, so it's looking a little bit dire. Oh, and this might be all she wrote. Actually, it's not. Very close though. A grab will seal the deal, so he can't be caught blocking.
Bloody dance.
Bloody dance does. Oh, it's invasive. Okay. Oh, gets clipped by the consecutive energy blast. And that is it. Tanuki advances to loses round 2.
What a
All
good
right.
fight from both our contestants.
Yes, sir. Was really good. Pretty darn good. All right. Up next we have Barlos and Maotao. Actually, I'm gonna see if Maotao is good. Are you good to fight now? Because he said he was trying to fix his headphone.
Just so surprised. This is a lot of Guldos. No?
Yeah. Well, I knew Mata was gonna be playing Godo. I didn't expect Tanuki though. Yeah, Mata was ready to fight. So Barlow's and Mata next.
Next on the good old Tenkaichi Budokai Network.
Yes, sir.
Fights are out. Let's see, we are now in losers round 2.
Yeah. So C tiers are available now. Our first showcase of C tiers. I'm gonna be sure to let the contestants know. Barlow's.
Not gonna lie, I feel like C tier is probably the most volatile tier in our tier list, like the most controversial, I suppose. You'd think that would be something like Z tier, but nope. It's all people that believe that, you know, a given B tier ought to be C, or that a given D tier ought to be C.
Did Mvlti's audio cut off for you guys as well? That a certain is my voice coming through?
My voice coming through?
Okay, yours is now.
Okay.
Yeah, that was crazy. You're just talking about a certain and just silence.
What are your thoughts on the C tier in general?
I like the C tier, like as a tier to play in. I really, as a tier to play in, I think C tier is just phenomenal, and I think it's because of that volatility. Like every character feels like okay, they have something that's strong enough to compete, but they still don't have a lot. They have very clear weaknesses, but they're all significantly impacted in very much the same ways. So it like they're characters with bad neutral but good stamina but bad supers. There's characters with good supers but bad neutral. There's all sorts of characters there, and it's just very interesting to see all these strengths and weaknesses clashing at each other.
You didn't want to do it.
So sad.
Oh, no wonder. The big old tier list is right in front of me.
Ah. All right. Tien versus Fuse Damasu, and this is what I'm talking about. You know, like Fuse Damasu, very bad stamina pool, very bad neutral, but he just has such overwhelming pressure with the strings to just if he wins neutral, he can just force evasives out of you every single time. And in a tier riddled with C tiers, or with C tiers, with 3-bar evasives rather, in C tiers, you can just force evasives really easily with this character and get a lot of damage. But on the flip side, there's characters like Tien who don't have outstanding neutral but have really good resources, a 2-bar evasive, really good supers in Tribean, the TOURNEY, and all that shit. So it's very interesting dynamic here. Blaze of Judgment,
damaging combo.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's doing it again.
Oh, he tried to hit him with the Blaze of Judgment, but Burst Dash is now Key Blast immune, so no luck with that.
Tries again to get some nice little stun off with Solar Flare, which has the added benefit of giving you at least a few frames of invulnerability, but he has just not been getting very lucky with the timing.
Man, I remember when Fusumasu's blades like that used to hit behind you. It was actually so nice for the character. Oh, it stuffs the Tri-Beam just in time, very close to getting just a full Tri-Beam to the face. But now Barlow's on the outside looking in, just trying to stay alive in the series. Gets perfect blocked into a grab. He's gonna get his stamina reset, but it's looking very rough for him. He really needs to whittle Matao's stamina down, but he's unable to win neutral. Gets grabbed another time for his troubles. Here it is. One interaction could actually spell doom here for Matao, so he really has to win neutral. And he does with a false hit confirm. Oh, and the Blades of Judgment linger long enough that he just... Oh, brother. Barlow's now needs a miracle. Solar Flare, last ditch effort, and it worked, but it drops his own combo. Does not get any follow-up. It's... Oh, it's so rough for him now.
I bet he was really betting on Mountau trying to get out of that combo so he could keep the advantage going, but I'm pretty sure Mountau realized, oh wait, there's not too much you can do that's actually a threat with my health advantage, so he was ready to let it ride.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, Mountau had no reason not to sit in that combo because he was one dash heavy away from victory.
That's the first point of the set. Going. Mountau.
Yeah. Love to see some Fusion Master representation. Let's see if Barlos is gonna switch his picks or if he's gonna keep rocking the TN and see if he can, you know, accomplish something else. Oh yeah, I just read your message, Bruno. I definitely agree that C tier is the less cohesive of the tiers, but I think like B and A just get by on their volume because they also have all sorts of characters. It's just that C tier is small, so it's more pronounced.
It's the first combo off, forcing the evasive from Barlos, but it's all good. Only 2 bars.
Yeah. Even still, you really don't want to be in a position where you're getting just easily forced to evade. But thankfully, Barlow's able to trade some stamina here with Matao and get some very nice hits there.
Bet Barlos is feeling the pressure to readjust somewhat in order to, you know, try and get ahead of this stamina lead that Barlos.
Oh, hit him from behind. The combo's not dead. It's just very height dependent. Armor burst? Not even. He knew Mata was predicting the burst, so he just... Oh, but not burst dashing there was a mistake.
Ooh, Mountau got his stamina break punish after all.
Yeah, pretty much. Charge heavy there, flying from Mata. Oh, not the Holy Wrath punishing the Solar Flare. That's so sad.
Just 2 guys with the power of the sun.
No. That's that. Oh man, I feel so sad for Barlos that one. He got the iframes too. It's just the ball was stuck on him. So as soon as the iframes ran out, it just hit him. Just as is.
Got his armor burst, but still, it'll only be 1 more grab before it's over.
Oh man. Oh. And the grab will seal it. Matao advances further into loser's bracket.
Good game from both contestants.
Yes, sir. All right. Up next is Dan the Dango versus Tanuki. C tiers inbound from both contestants.
While we set up the names for the contestants, check out our tier list. Plate with the C tier. I'm just so interested by the differences in the characters, just as everyone's been discussing so far. Like
Yeah.
particularly with Goku Black and Janessa.
Yeah, yeah. Like, no, Goku Black is the third child of C tier, just because by all accounts he should be like a, a very very strong character. You know, he has Bomb Key Blast, Power Slide, and Goku Neutral, but he just has too many shortcomings. He has a 3-bar evasive, 6 bars of stamina, not a lot of health, and all those things just pile up to bog down what that fantastic Goku Neutral achieves him, and he's just left behind. Yeah, not a great burst either, attack burst.
And ladies and gentlemen, our first instance this year of our patented lobby glitch.
Oh, wait, is it actually happening? Like, is he just getting injected?
Yeah, but we're gonna try having him join first and then Dango after.
Alright, cool.
Nah.
Unfortunate. We'll have to have Tanuki host, I guess. This is a little bit unfortunate. There's no match we can really hold until this match takes place, so we're just gonna have to wait for they both add each other and we get on our way with a different host of the lobby.
All right.
Items on crazy. All right. Get
Yeah,
get Dango in there.
get
Yeah.
Dango in and then I'll rejoin.
Yeah, that's the best. I love that just mentioning Goku Black as a C tier has already sparked up discussion in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much how the tier list was made. Just people arguing endlessly. Then, if you hear this, he's asking for you to join via multi. Multi, can you invite Tango?
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see.
I can. Can you guys tell I don't usually do 3v3s or anything like that? So inexperienced with this kind of thing. a lobby private.
No,
Probably.
I don't know. Is the lobby private? I man.
Well, no big deal. I'll just send him the link to Dango's profile.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll add each other, and then we'll get going. I will ask this though. In fact, I might have to double check the bracket real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Since you don't have to fight as a D tier or C tier this tourney, um, what would have been your picks?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I was really excited. I my comfort tiers are S, A, and C. I'm really sad that I didn't get to play C. C tier, D tier. I'm thankful I don't have to play. I would have wrapped the Tapion and probably lost. I'm not gonna lie. And I was considering South Junior as well. For before C tier, I was thinking of Omega Shenron, Imperfect Cell, Super 17, Janemba, even the Goku Black, which I dabble in. Like I was willing to play all those characters and more, really. So a little bit unfortunate that I didn't get to flex my C tier muscles, but I mean I'm not complaining. I'm here sitting cozy in losers quarterfinals, and hopefully I can make it to finals.
Hoping I can make it into this match in time.
Let's hope. All right, good. All right, cool. But yeah, then the Dango versus Tanuki. I'm very stoked to see Dango play C tiers though, because I know he's just as comfortable with them as I am. Uh, Honestly, Dango is like this tournament. I'm very surprised that Dango is down here in losers bracket because this tournament was made for someone like Dango who just plays all these oddball characters across all tiers. So very excited to see how he's going to perform here versus Tanuki.
Honestly, not too surprised to see Tanuki taking on this challenge with Imperfect Cell, a character that I believe a lot of people have a ton of fun with by virtue of his very nice combo into the heal, the drain attack. Um,
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think Imperfect Cell also has some really nice like just some really nice tools that let him thrive. Like he has a 2-bar evasive, which already helps in a ton of matchups, especially like picking blind here, not knowing what Dengo's gonna play, makes sense to go for a 2-bar evasive. And also on top of that, he has some pretty decent neutral from dashing light like heavy, which is a step cancel. So yeah. However, Dengo is just getting the upper hand here in the stamina game. Just Tanuki really struggling to get in and make something happen with this imperfect cell.
but his luck may be about to change here as Tanuki continues to expand this minor health lead that he has.
Yeah, forced Dengo to use up a lot of his stamina already, and but punches the Kamehameha and goes for the key explosion. Dengo's, I mean, he's not out of the woods yet, but that's a very good reprieve there. Oh yeah, this is rough already for Mr. Dengo. All right. Oh, managed to get a grab out of all of that. crazy.
As well as clip him with the key explosion.
Yeah, no, this is definitely a lab combo. And that's what I'm saying. Like Dango knows all these weird interactions between all sorts of characters from different tiers, like the back of his hand. Oh, however, he's about to die, and he does. 5 heavy into a dashing heavy, and that's all she wrote. Tanuki takes game one. Dango will have the opportunity to change characters. Tanuki has to stick with this imperfect cell. Let's see what Dango's going to be doing. Multi, you have to rejoin.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
And
you're in. Let's go. All right. Score is now 1-0. Let's see if Dango is able to flip the tables here on Tanuki, or if he's just gonna the Goku Black pick. That's so controversial.
see how things shake out.
I don't know if it's any good because I don't actually play Goku Black. I just know Goku Neutral a decent amount, but um, I think one of the novelties of playing Goku Black compared to Goku is just the fact that he can get so many combo extensions off of Aura Slide. He can. Oh my god!
And not to mention Bomb Key Blast. And eating
Oh,
the
it's the
vanish.
vanish! Ah! Then the Dango with the vanish heat, so good. Oh, brother, this is some damage he's eating now, though. Both these characters seem like they're just gonna be dealing a lot of damage to each other in these options that they choose. Oh, but Dango vanished his own combo, expecting Tanuki to vanish. Maybe a little bit of an over prediction there, or maybe just quick. Didn't believe he really got in the combo.
Honestly, he hasn't even gone for many, if any, absorptions. He's just been going for his usual, bread and butter combos.
Yeah, he's going for 5 heavy over and over.
Oh my
Oh, the
goodness.
lockup. Yeah, Dango tried to meteor blow that to teleport out of the way, but unfortunately not fast enough. Tanuki will win 2-0. All right. All right. So Ice had to withdraw. He mentioned he had to leave and could not be in the rest of the tournament. So up next is myself versus Tanuki. Let's see if you can host that lobby again, or if one of us is gonna have to. I already have him added, so that shouldn't pose a problem.
All right.
don't have to invite me. I'm already in.
Not going for it.
What'd you say?
It's not going for it. Just that it doesn't seem like he's able to get in.
Oh, really? I see. Try to invite him without me staying in the room. Let's see.
We're gonna try getting you to join first, just one more time, and then if that doesn't work, Tanuki, we'll let you host.
No issues here.
Uh, I think it's good. Question mark?
What's it?
He hasn't left yet.
Okay. I'm joining then.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yep. Here's...
This game is strange. Alright. Best of luck, Tanuki. We are playing B tiers. Let's see what you have in store for me. Gonna be muting myself. And yeah, let's make this a good one.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Let's check out what these guys are gonna bring in for their B tier match. Ooh, Tanuki going for the final form Frieza. You never heard of the word, huh? You're about to find out, buddy. Here we are entering into the match. One nice claim to fame that Final Form Frieza has, I suppose, is some of the supers he has access to. If I'm correct, I've only played this character maybe once or twice. His strings are pretty much the same between this form and Golden Frieza. But on Psyker's side, we've already seen what he can do with DBS Future Trunks. That grab Masenko is gnarly. Make it canon. Ooh, here he goes for the the death beam, but Psyker is more than happy to, move way high into the map because he knows that that is where he can do his most damaging options. The backflip Masenko to escape the death beam, very inspired. Fortunately for Tanuki, he's able to block it in time, and not to mention he's also getting a tremendous amount of a stamina lead here. Oh, and that just deepens as Psyker's forced to vanish once more. Psyker sends out some messages knowing that he's pretty much stuck in that combo for the moment. Ooh, he vanishes again. He kind of knows that there's no point in him trying to go for a, oh man, a self break. So maybe that would have been an option. In fact, now he goes for it. Okay. Actually, this is a tremendous situation for Psyker because he has his Misenko that he can use to completely just get one over on the opponent. Oh no! But the double hit of that super attack just deals incredible damage to Psyker, even past his super armor state, and allows Tanuki to clinch the first point of this set. Now this strategy is nothing that Psyker hasn't seen before, so it'll just be a matter of shaking off the rust and being able to say, okay, well I know you're going to be throwing these options at me, and I'm going to either avoid them or P-block them.
Yeah, no, Drugs Neutral wasn't it. Also, just to address something in the chat, grab supers aren't restricted in this tournament because those characters were tiered with the grab super option. So it would be like it wouldn't address the point of the tournament if we suddenly shifted the rules and just ignore tiered discussion prior to that. Either way, Tanuki has to stay with Final Form Frieza, and I get a switch. Getting myself again.
Turles and Turles? Now, since Tanuki won the last match, I'm curious about the ruling here, but it seems they're willing to play it out. We're starting off with some stamina usage from Psyker. Just a very high amount of high-speed aggression from Tanuki here. That Psyker's beginning to lock into now. Ooh, force to deflect a few Ki blasts allows Tanuki to get around and start up with some new combos. All of this has just been to whittle down the stamina. He knows that the time to do all the great, high damaging combos will come in the future. And now he just wants to make sure that Psyker's in as much of a high pressure situation as possible to allow him to just take advantage. Psyker hanging out at low stamina. Hoping for an in here. A couple clashes come out, allows them to both pretty much be at the peak of their respective Ki pools. Psyker's about to have the option once again to vanish, and just in time too. Ooh, and is even able to get a nice little P block off. Slowly but surely, he is whittling down Tanuki's stamina, but oh man, the backstep vanish into the light attacks are just so dangerous between the two. Oh, whoa. Of course, it looks like we're seeing something pretty weird, but seems like it was pretty fine from their perspective. Psyker's done. He's been able to even out the stamina deficit there. He allows Tanuki to build up some more at the exchange of doing a tremendous amount of damage onto him. And now it is Psyker in the lead of this match. Psyker, a player who has some great history with the character of Turles. Oh man, but no matter what, caution must be watched here. Psyker tries going for an early limit burst, but it was a bad call. It just allows Tanuki to absolutely keep things going and do his break after the fact instead of before.
Yeah, his teleport combo didn't actually go through. It didn't actually track me. That's why the burst didn't work. I'm a little. I mean, Tanuki, I'm gonna let it slide because I don't want to deal with the whole shenanigans of it. But you can't switch if you win. You had to stick with Final Form Frieza. That's neither here nor there though. GG's. Yeah. Just for your future match, keep that in mind. All right. Tanuki versus Mvlti next. See if you can get Mvlti in here without having to remake the room.
Right.
Yeah, it's written in the rules here. Right below the bracket picture, bracket picture, you may select any character from a given tier of the round. You may only swap characters within a set upon losing a match. Actually, I had a typo there, but it's still, yeah. All right, good luck, Mvlti. No worries. There's the. Tanuki's offering a rematch, but nah, I'm cool with it. All right. Well, up next is Tanuki versus Mvlti. A tier.
I can't believe only 3 bouts remain in this tournament.
Yes, sir.
Once again, we will show the tier list here for those curious about what these guys might go for.
Yeah. Mvlti is a known Majin Buu main, but he's so used to, like mentor Majin Buu that he is actually very uncomfortable playing vanilla Majin Buu.
Okay.
So we'll see if he chooses Majin Buu, if he chooses Full Power Jiren's known to be one of his previous mains as well, or if he goes for something else entirely.
I've just got to say, as Mount has progressed through this losers bracket, it feels like a horror movie when you're watching the main character just advance slowly. He's getting closer and closer to being able to play Majin Buu.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he might not go for it then.
He might not. I was about to say this. This character, he used him against me yesterday. Fucking Power Awaken Piccolo. He's just such a good neutral. It's very comparable to what Mata was able to do on Buu with those those good buttons, you know.
But it's going to take more than good neutral, as even without a mentor preset, there's going to be a lot of health on Fat Buu that Mount's going to have to work through. But if anyone can do it.
Oh yeah, for the record, that desync on my match was actually felt. It was just not very long, so yeah. I tried to grab him, and before the grab even happened, we already resynced. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case with this match, unless it really is on just our end. But holy shit!
Oh my gosh, that is a very high damaging. What is it? Innocent cannon?
Innocent bullet.
Innocent bullet.
Yeah.
Adds poison right on top of that.
Yeah. It's looking pretty dire for Mvlti now. Finally gets the P block and. All right, burst dash beats out. If contestants mention like if it was a huge desync, we can just redo that. Up to the contestants. All right. So, seems like it was not that huge of a desync. Guess it was really on just on our end. Yeah, you guys can ready up whenever then. All right. Oh, sorry. I just saw the message in chat. I I was expecting Maltao to say something if it was really laggy. He just didn't say anything. Didn't actually DM him. All right, he's sticking with the Power Awakened Piccolo. A very dubious choice by him, but we'll see if he has what it takes.
I don't know. Would you say that Power Awakening Piccolo has a very high damage output by default?
Oh yeah, but he has to actually just win neutral to achieve it. He actually has some fantastic tools, including the Light Grenade Ultimate, which is like such a you can use it as a reversal almost. It's so fast.
Ooh, nails the elbow there. He's able to follow up with the combo.
See that's one of the high damage confirms for this character.
One bar down.
And yeah, and considering Fat Blue starts on Dark Green health, that's pretty good.
Ooh, but
Oh,
vanishes
vanishes into it.
Okay, things are working out now. What really matters is that Mountao needs to have the ability to stuff the attempt from Tanuki to Limit Burst.
Oh, he really tried, but oh, what? Desynced Light Grenade? Well, uh, 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 I don't know how to commentate this match. It suddenly has become something I have no knowledge in.
Well, at least through that, Mountau's managed to avoid getting poisoned.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright, this is a fat desync.
oh yeah.
All right,
Oh,
we're
using his Psychic Energy Blast.
yes, sir. All right. It seems like we're resynced, but Maltao took the worst of that exchange because now he's sitting on very low stamina. And never mind, we're desynced again. Tanuki,
Oh no, it definitely seems to be affecting them.
yeah, no, absolutely. Maltao was just getting pummeled by an invisible opponent.
Cybot sent out his Shadow Clone.
All right, I'm down to rerun that one. Like, oh man, that was not that was a pretty bad desync. I'm gonna, yeah. This desync was fat. Rerun, okay, rerun.
Right? No problem.
Score still 1-0.
Hey, we're starting off fresh.
Yeah. Starting off anew, and let's see.
You almost don't want to jinx it.
Yeah. Oh man, I feel a little bit sorry for Mata though. Like he had the upper hand in that match. It felt like, and then just connection went to shit. Never a good feeling.
Indeed. But this could still be overcome. It's just a matter of being able to pick your fights. Those.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. He just needs to do what he was doing, like just get some really good hits behind the block.
Catches him while he's turned around.
Yeah.
Oh no, but gets caught at the last second.
Yeah. That was rough. I definitely think because he doesn't want to, Felix, he wants to prove that he can play other characters. Um anyway, Tanuki wins 2-0. Very unfortunate for Matao. My heart goes out to you, but nothing else could be done really. That match was pretty lag free. All right, and losers finals. We're finally here, and it's Mvlti versus Tanuki.
Yeah, yeah. Short tourney this time around.
Yeah, only 10 contestants and not as many hiccups in terms of like having to wait on someone. So overall, pretty good.
And this is S tier.
Yes. Yeah, this is S tier.
Give this best. Good luck and have fun at Tanuki.
Yes, sir.
At the bracket. We haven't gotten to see Tanuki on an S tier yet.
This is gonna be his first showing as an S tier. Yeah. He said multi-weight a sec. By the way, I see that in chat.
Okay. Might go for, I don't know, maybe Goku? One of the Gokus or Bardock? Bardock I wouldn't be surprised by. That would be a, that'll be robust.
Yeah, could be a lot of characters really. S tiers are way more in console players territory. There's Goku, there's Bardock, there's Gogeta, there's both Gogetas really. There's Fu, Jiren, even the occasional UI Goku. You better be thinking already ahead on what you're gonna pick.
Well, I'm not off to a great start because my first guess was Kale. Then I had to check
Bro,
again.
multi.
Hmm. That's stuff. I'm at a disadvantage with Gamma 2 because he's already seen me play with it.
Yeah, but it is a good character and you're good with him, so should be fine.
But then also, Base Mass Saiyan has Cannon Fist, which I like a lot. But then
Yeah, that is true.
not too good at using his other skills.
Mm.
All right, let's roll. On
All right.
this, our losers finals.
Yeah, it is best of 5. Reminder to both contestants. So you have to win 3 whole matches. A lot of potential for character swaps here. And yeah, let's get this going. All right, Gamma 2 versus Blue Goku. Oh, it's TOURNEY Blue Goku. Is that preset 4? It's a preset without super armor. Let me first important consideration. Oh, is that backflip Goku? It might be a backflip Goku. I don't know my Goku stat lines, so if any of you can tell which Goku it is for a moveset review. Oh, Burst Kame. I think that is preset for Goku. No, Felix, I will not. And don't interrupt me during my commentary. All right, so Mvlti really on the back foot here. 4 bars of stamina. No, 2 bars of stamina now, and on his last bit of yellow health. Oh, bro. All right, just making the most out of the delay. They think. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Tanuki, you need better internet, buddy. What is this? Quick back and forth here in neutral between these two contestants. Um, Mvlti is really trying to make something happen here, but Tanuki is just sidestepping a lot of his combo starters, and it's really rough. That's for sure. But health wise, they're not that far apart. It's just dealing with this astounding amount of stamina left on this Goku. Oh, and that's all she wrote. Tanuki takes game 1.
Yes, indeed. Well, I guess the jury is decided on whether it's always something we can't see, because I could definitely see that, but it seemed
True.
to be a lot going more in my favor that time.
Yeah,
So
up to you whether you wanna straight
nah,
up. Okay.
it's all good.
All right. Well, on we move. 1 point in favor of Tanuki.
You got it.
Yeah, best 5. You have to stick with Goku as EV1 though. You can change presets, just not the character. Alright, Goku versus Goku. Preset 2 versus preset 4. Multi is feeling the pressure here, just very hesitant to approach after having his neutral option stuffed a couple times in a row. And now goes for the 5H a little bit zesty there. Oh, the sledgehammer God Fist really rough, but let's see. I think Multi should just be letting those God Fists rip. You know, like he's Italian, he's already having leg issues. Yeah, yeah. Oh, he might have missed his chance to go for that. Oh, unless gets grabbed for his troubles. Not really taking much damage though, but still match heavily in favor of Tanuki. Multi's only saving grace in this here matchup is just the fact that Tanuki has an attack burst, which will not save him in a lot of circumstances. Tanuki now up to 3.5 bars of stamina. Could, while he has a massive health lead, he could see it all go down the drain should Multi win a couple interactions. That clash, however, is going to make matters a lot more difficult as Multi just not having a great way to force this guy out of his stamina. Oh, but the Kamehameha goes for the sidestep God Fist as Tanuki exits his guard. But the Spirit Explosion dash heavy God Fist will seal the deal. Tanuki 2-1 or 2-0 at the moment. Uh, Match point in favor of Tanuki, and let's see if Multi is able to claw back from the jaws of defeat here. I don't think Piccolo is a good choice for Multi even. Like, yeah, you have to stick with Bluku Tanuki. So true. All right. Multi is carefully evaluating which character he's gonna go with. Slowly spinning his CC while reading chat while the timer counts down. We are in losers finals Match point in favor of Tanuki. Canada. Oh man. Multi's always struggled a little bit versus people playing fast versus him, but this is like the peak of his unpreparedness because this man has not been playing Xeno for the past few months, and it it goes to show like don't slack on your weak points if there's a tournament coming up. No self break, very interesting. Oh, Clash. Tanuki barely scraping by in terms of stamina, but uh, that Clash will make matters a little bit more in his favor. And now it's oh, Sledgehammer. Wait, Multi accurately just expects the evasive there, and Tanuki is in very big trouble in terms of stamina. Let's see if oh brother, Multi gets grabbed out of his vanish. That's actually kind of nuts. What a whack interaction. All right. Oh, gets a good stamina break. Hey, not the world tournament. Forces two evasives and deals good damage and catches neutral, wins neutral again. Multi might actually be able to do this. Oh, but a dashing heavy God Fist unfortunately sends him knocked out of the tournament.
Oh man, I can't even be mad. That was such an exciting ending to that match. GG's. I have definitely got some stuff to practice, man, but for that moment, it was beautiful. Yeah, it was really nice playing against you, dog. GG's.
Dude, Multi, you're just like Gohan for real. You're just repeating the same character arc where you're like washed up and you can't protect anyone and all that shit, and then you go train and you become a menace and then you fall off again, bro. Get some new material, bro.
Yeah, man. Tell you what, when I finally become a scholar and get my doctorate, then it'll be beast multi all day, every day.
Hell yeah. Fucking become a scholar. No way. All right, Felix versus Tanuki, our grand finals, and we're stuck with Z tiers. Let's see. Let's see what's about to come out of this match.
All right. Let us get our contestants in.
Yes, sir. Felix, Tanuki, both get in there, and let's do it.
Oh, actually, I'd probably invite Tanuki first, and then let Felix in.
Felix, just play your goddamn Z tier. Okay, Felix is like, in my DMs, allow me to play preset 2 of Blue in Grand Finals, given that he's been treated as Z tier in previous tournaments. And I said no to that, and he's like, what if I could get Tanuki to agree on Gentleman's? Like, bro, please just play your Z tier. You know what? If you lose, like, if you get Tanuki to agree, you may switch to Bluku upon losing. You have to play a Z tier first. But you have to get Tanuki's okay on it.
Oh yeah, and before I forget, one last time, here is the tier list. And listed are the Z tier picks that we'll have available to our contestants for this match.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Final Form Cooler, Hit, Broly's. So
Brolisha.
let's see. Uh, that's debatable, Felix. Let's just stick with it. If you can get Tanuki to agree, you can get my blessing to switch to it after you lose.
You know, these tier discussions are so interesting. I'm actually scribbling down every time they come up so that I can make clips of them later.
Mm.
But alright. Keep your eyes peeled on this one, because it's not every day we get to have Z tiers in our tournaments.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like Felix is so he's just trying to get out of this so badly. Oh, I see. Tanuki didn't agree to gentlemen's. Hell yeah. My brother. Awoken hit versus Awoken hit. Let's go. We actually did get to see a bit of hit in previous instances where he's been allowed, but they were very short stints. So feast your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, brother.
It's all
Desync
canon,
already?
I assure you. It's all lore accurate.
Lower accurate hit with time skips.
He's
Ah,
entering
yeah.
the net dimension.
Ah.
But this is absolutely something that Felix is well used to, having to fight against competitors from all over the world.
Oh, yeah.
He will definitely make the best use out of these desyncs, especially with his
Mm-hmm.
character.
Oh, yeah. A character that can just roll to you if a desync happens. Hell yeah.
At this point, feeling the weight of that health deficit, we can kind of see a little bit more careful play from Tanuki and equally more careful play from Felix. You know, he was able to get that jump spike off now, but he's pretty sure that he likely won't be able to get away with it a second time.
Oh, the backbreaker dealt so much damage, and the jump spike. That's all she wrote. I wouldn't call like I think Felix just plays patient because he knew like Tanuki had to aggress on him, and he was just looking for his window of opportunity to land a jump spike or land a backbreaker. As you saw, like he's just very practiced at just reading his opponent. If at any point you change your wow. You know what, Felix? Respect. All right, 1 point on the board for Felix. Let's see if he's able to keep the ball rolling. Wouldn't shock me to see Tanuki hit the good old DBS Broly, you know? Like, it is Z tier after all.
Actually, don't know this.
Hmm?
Does jump spike count as a grab? Like, can it grab tech?
Yes, you can grab tech jump spike. It's very hard and very rare, but it happens. And I think there's some instances like this happens with Godfist as well, where you tech grab but you still take the damage. But that's it's one of those funky quirks of the universe. Like, so it has to do with like the level of delay between the connection and stuff like that. But yeah, you absolutely can grab tech.
So yeah, we have a Woken hit here.
Yeah.
Another thing we might as well discuss now. Hit was another character that got a festival preset during the
Yes.
recent Xenoverse festivals, right?
Yes, sir. Festival hit is also, of course, banned. He's even banned where hit is allowed, but that's not necessarily because he's stronger than a Woken hit. He's just significantly less interaction based. That's the way I'd put it. Like hit, okay, he has outstanding neutral and jump spike and backbreaker and all these great tools. Festival hit has almost as good as neutral, slightly worse because it's stiff hit, but he has a move that just if you traded it, it just paralyzes you and he can just wait you out. So um even though like Awoken Hit has more advantages, Festival Hit can secure more wins, depending on like just factors outside of either player's control. But yeah, he's definitely allowed in this tournament too, so something to watch out for. Like Felix could very well pull the Festival Hit.
Ooh, but here comes Felix just utterly equalizing that health game right due to just one interaction.
Yep.
Tanuki letting it happen as long as he gets to build up at least a little bit of stamina again. Ooh, man. Winning a small jump spike joust there.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Dashing heavy will seal the deal. Tanuki takes game two, evening up the score 1-1. Felix might be able to switch characters now, but will he?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Well, Felix, you don't have to maintain your focus for very long if you just get two more wins, you know? You are coming for winners bracket too, so you don't have to worry about a bracket reset. Oh, nice backbreaker.
Followed by the jump
Oh, nice
spike.
jump spike.
All right, but through it all, he's lost quite a bit of stamina. The ball is in Tanuki's court to start making back that health disadvantage. Ooh, we've had a desync. Will we see the jump spikes? Will we see the Molotov even? Anything could
Felix
happen.
was getting hit through the desync, lower accurate hit, so he just could not have any recourse versus that. Tanuki now on zero stamina, and you know it's pretty dire when you're on low stamina versus hit because of all the terrible things this man can do.
On the bright side, he may still have his burst, so... Oh, I see. They're just letting each other get back their stamina. To hit
Not
another
for very
day.
long. Oh, and Felix definitely wound up on the worst end of that exchange there because he's forced to vanish, and Tanuki was able to regen a little bit more stamina. So he's just
Whoa.
using Tremor Pulse to avoid the jump spike. Respect.
They're already 3 seconds ahead of us.
Yes, sir. Tanuki is now on very low stamina again, and let's see if Felix is able to capitalize on it this time. Limit Burst comes out from Tanuki, but it's looking pretty dire for him. Oh, very nice grab. Can he land a Molotov? He cannot, but gets a very great. Ooh, hold up, hold up. Felix is not out of the woods yet.
Oh, what would you even want to do in this scenario? I mean, could you even hope to go for a timeout this long into it? Do you even feel safe attempting to close it out? I sure wouldn't.
Uh, I straight jump spikes is my answer. I would definitely go for one. Oh, the grab, however, will seal the deal. Tanuki takes game 3.
Tanuki asks if grab Molotov is legal.
Grab Molotov is legal. Grab break isn't, but grab Molotov is. Now, not for this tournament, basically, because these characters were tiered based on those interactions. No bracket reset if Tanuki wins. Why?
He doesn't want to play hit anymore.
If he wins this match, then he wins. Okay. Are you sure you don't want to just grab spam with Broly your way to victory and just call it a day, Felix? Alright. Well. Either way, it is what it is. Felix, I can't do that either. Okay, fair enough.
Well, here we are. What could be match point of the entire tournament. Depends on whether or not Tanuki takes this right here, right now.
Right here, right now. Alright. Well, Tanuki versus Felix versus Tanuki just poking and prodding at each other, trying to get those very important neutral wins early on. Felix sacrifices a bit of his health for stamina and lands a very nice jump spike confirm, so
Flash building up both of their stamina reserves, you know, they will have plenty of options in the near future to throw out some backbreakers, jump spikes, oh, the whole works.
yes, sir.
That vanished light from Felix is enough to extend an entire combo, almost being capped off with a jump spike, but Tanuki manages to avoid it.
Yeah, this is kind of rough for Tanuki now, but he manages to get a lot of stamina out of Felix in a very short period. They're both doing it. Oh, very nice backbreaker there by Felix. Oh, a little bit of desync, seems like.
Tanuki down to 2.5 stamina bars. Felix as well.
Yeah, this is mean. This is very precarious for Tanuki, but he's been able to come back from a similar deficit before, but not this time. Felix finishes off with a Molotov just for style points.
I'm glad we got to see at least one.
Yeah, me too.
2-2.
All right, 2-2. The all aboard the train as we get into what is potentially what is definitely the last set of the tournament, as Felix decided he'll forfeit the bracket reset. All right, very exciting stuff here. Let's see who comes out on top.
Oops.
I need to fix my FPS, says Tanuki. Wait, says Tanuki. Okay. Okay, brother. Yeah, thinking of it too though. I'm gonna make some adjustments to it for sure if I run this back. Yeah, I agree. Now I should be able to play hit better, says Tanuki. Alright. Head FPS way higher.
Felix goes for the much wider map, Nameless Planet, to give us our backdrop for the final match.
Much cooler map too, if you consider that hit originated from the arc that took place in the tournament. Oh, wait, he drops his combo though.
I just can't help but notice how every time that he tries going in, maybe seeing if he can land an elbow, the block that he has up just forces him to kind of reevaluate what he's doing. I just think it's a very nice example of just a very rapid decision making these guys are putting out every time they get near each other.
Absolutely. Very nice damage there by Felix. Just regain some stamina. Now he has a vanish in the bank. Oh, but the backbreaker does not activate. Decides to just eat some damage. Oh, the combo drops, however. Follow up on the flash skewer does not connect. And now Tanuki is back to 0 stamina yet again. For what is one of many times in the series.
Oh, but he may be about to force some more stamina from Felix.
Felix is still preferring to just eat damage and conserve stamina as much as he can. Very interesting, like different philosophies here at work. Let's see how it ends up working out for him. Oh, how did a jump spike not connect? I thought that was just straight up true combo.
Gotta get the angles right, I guess.
Yeah, apparently. Well, 2 bars in the tank for Tanuki. If he gets forced to vanish, this could be really terrible for him. Oh, forced to tremor pulse. That almost worse in a way. Now he's sub 1 bar, or sub 2 bars rather. Can't vanish. If he gets caught, that's it. A clash will give him some relief here, but still back against the wall in terms of the stamina game. Oh, Felix drops his combo, unfortunately, so he cannot really clutch it out here. Let's see if... Oh, raw jump spike, punished by raw jump spike.
With the health lead pretty much negated thanks to Tanuki's jump spike.
He dies to a backbreaker. Wow. Congratulations to Felix. He will be the champion of the tier tournament. I think a result that many people expected, but it was way closer than I think anyone expected that to look. And yeah, I'm very I really enjoyed this tournament. I really enjoyed seeing the whole variety in the preferred choices for people among the different tiers and the characters they like to play. And yeah, really good stuff. Congratulations, Felix, for winning the tournament. And thank you all for coming. Thank you all for participating, and for all of those who just tuned in to check out the tournament. I am gonna post the link to the Discord here in the Twitch chat if anyone is not on the server and wants to participate in future tournaments. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next tournament.
It's a brand new year for Xenoverse, and based on the news related to BT4, we're probably going to have Xenoverse years for the next 100 years. And we'll be right here delivering tournaments to all of you guys out there in the internet. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you. Bye-bye.